So we made it to the opposite side of the country. We stayed last night on Monterey Bay thanks to the iOverlander app, and now I'm gonna go for a little run this morning. After throwing away our trash at these convenient little trash cans up the road here. These are the things that you appreciate when living out of a van. One of my favorite parts about this whole journey is that usually, because we try to be good planners, but you know how it is. The last 2 nights we've been rolling up to parking spots in the dark, and you always have kind of this eerie feeling without seeing a parking spot in the light. But it's this kind of, you know, you learn to trust, maybe even falsely trust that it's gonna be okay until the morning. And then you open up and it's like this entire different world from the inside of the van is out there. And it was just covered up by the dark of night. Might be a good metaphor for, you know, life or something about stepping outside of your comfort zone, outside of your internal thoughts and opinions, and opening the van door to see the beauty of what else can exist outside of yourself. Not a bad living room, huh?
Not bad.
Not bad. Our extended living room. Honey, I'm home.
Doesn't look super comfy.
Ouch. All right, well, today was our first day in the San Francisco area, and I think it is 7:08 p.m. here, and we're both exhausted. We got to our parking spot that we paid for this month, and above our parking spot is a billboard for weed maps, and there's a graffitied wall and a bottle of beer open on the spot where it looks like a person maybe works and manages the parking lot. Huh.
I mean, we might go back.
Yeah.
But probably not for overnight.
Probably not for overnight. So then we drove
Well, we decided we were going to go to the Y.
Yeah. Because I needed...
So you could get a shower for your first day of work, so you were looking spiff and spam.
Which worked out great. I was a little bit worried, honestly, about being able to get into the Ys out here.
Did you just use the same app?
Yep. And I, like, literally looked up at the guy, and I was, like, waiting for him to say no. Or, like, yell at me or something, and then he didn't do anything, and I just walked by him and pretended like I knew what I was doing. And then luckily,
well, the best at that.
Luckily, women's locker room came right into view, so... Yeah. But then from finding that Y, then we found this nice quiet area right on the outside of San Francisco. I don't even know what this is called.
I mean, it's still San Francisco, I think.
It's some type of historic preserve because there's a bunch of old buildings around here with plaques in front of them.
Either way, we're here.
We also filled up our water tank today and then went to go turn on the faucet. And it wouldn't turn on. So we were checking, and by we I mean Andy, was checking the voltages all over the place. And everything had power.
Well, the pump didn't have power. So the next thing that I thought was, well, if it was getting power, then it would have been pumping for the past 6 months.
Right.
While we were just parked in Colorado. This is just a lesson that we're getting older. We remembered that there's a switch.
I think we just forgot how the van runs completely.
Because we're getting older.
Maybe. We also got the composting toilet ready today. We're trying out some bunny bedding. So we'll see if the poo-poo gets through that or if it helps it compost and turn
well,
into dirt.
it's a mixture.
Yes, that's true.
Of bunny bedding and the coconut core.
Yeah.
So it's a nice little mixture of large flakes and small flakes.
Mm-hmm.
And corn flakes. Frosted flakes.
Oh, that sounds so good. That would be an easy van meal. Anyways, that was our day today.
In other news, our batteries are low.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's really probably the biggest stressor. That and the spot, unfortunately, that we're at does not have great service.
And is a half hour from the hospital.
Right. I'm really excited to spend some time here, but I think...
Me too.
I shouldn't say that. It's hard to work and live out of a van here. Because if we didn't have to worry about Wi-Fi or getting to and from the hospital, this would be a lot of fun.
Spooky.
Okay, good night. Alright, I hurt my finger today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is a 10-minute... No, don't. Will you grab it now?
No.
Okay.
It's funny.
No, stop. We're at 11 minutes now.
Well, that's because you're jibber jabbering.
All right, we are about to cross over the Golden Gate Bridge for the first time at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday night, the 6th, because my COVID results just came back after 2 negative tests 3 days apart. Take an additional test once I started at the hospital, and that one apparently, for whatever reason, just came back positive. So we're doing our best now to quarantine in the van, and so we're gonna head to north a little bit and just hopefully do some socially distanced masked hiking in the Muir Woods and along the Muir Beach a little bit. And then updates to come on how quarantining in 60 square feet goes.